Good morning, everybody. Fellowship of the Clouds. Subscribers to the channel. How you doing today? I'm not feeling as bad as I did yesterday morning, but I'm still not feeling 100%. But I'm gonna knock out. Excuse me. I'm gonna knock out the Don't Sweat the Small Stuff reading for the day. Still got a good bit of this book left. Oh. Well, I already read this right before I decided to record. I wasn't sure if I was going to record yet or not. I'm not really ready to start official. Well, I kind of am ready to start officially because I'm recording this video. But after the video, I'll probably start uploading it and lay back down for a little while and rest. It's still a little chilly outside. Let it warm up a little more before I go for a walk this morning with the bird head. Right here she is. Look at her. There she is. See? Look at that old bird head. She got her sock there too. She's playing with her sock. And with that sock. See that old ragged ass sock? There you go. So this is number 33. Praise and blame are all the same. One of the most unavoidable life lessons is having to deal with the disapproval of others. Praise and blame are all the same is a fancy way of reminding yourself of the old cliche that you'll never be able to please all the people all the time. Even in a landslide election victory in which a candidate secures 55% of the vote, he or she is left with 45% of the population that wishes someone else were the winner. Pretty humbling, isn't it? Our approval rating from family, friends, and the people we work with isn't likely to be much higher. The truth is, everyone has their own set of ideas with which to evaluate life, and our ideas don't always match those of other people. For some reason, however, most of us struggle against this inevitable fact. We get angry, hurt, or otherwise frustrated when people reject our ideas, tell us no, or give us some other form of disapproval. The sooner we accept the inevitable dilemma of not being able to win the approval of everyone we meet, the easier our lives will become. When you expect to be dished out your share of disapproval instead of struggling against this fact, you'll develop a helpful perspective to assist your life journey. Rather than feeling rejected by disapproval, you can remind yourself, here it is again, that's okay. You can learn to be pleasantly surprised, even grateful when you receive the approval that you're hoping for. I find that there are many days when I experience both praise and blame. Someone will hire me to speak and someone else won't want to. One phone call delivers good news, another announces a new issue to deal with. One of my children is happy with my behavior, the other struggles against it. Someone says, what a nice guy I am. Someone else thinks I'm selfish because I don't return his phone call. This back and forth, good and bad, approval and disapproval is a part of everyone's life. I'm the first to admit that I always prefer approval over disapproval. It feels better and it's certainly easier to deal with. Yeah, I'd say so. The more content I've become, however, the less I depend on it for my sense of well-being. Yeah, I totally agree with that. The more content I am in my self, in my own skin, then the less I feel dependent upon other people's approval. It is nice to be approved, by people when we do good and stuff. Like he said, it's a lot better than people's disapproval. But, the reality is, no matter how hard you try, not everybody's going to like what you're doing. Even if you're the most kind person or the kindest person you could ever be, and you've always treated people with respect or whatever, to be the most honest, most upstanding person in your community, and still you're going to have people that ain't going to like something about you. So we have to take the good with the bad, I guess. That's a cliche, but that's kind of true. But I don't know what I want to take away from this today. I've been laying here kind of just sorting out some thoughts in my head and giving gratitude to my creator and stuff. And just been, I just read a little scripture and read some of The Infinite Way for my own personal studies. And then I read this to myself, and then I'm doing the video now. I'm not even drinking any coffee or anything right now. I don't know if I will today or not. It just depends. But I think what I'm going to do is turn this off here in a second, start the uploading of this video, and stretch my legs back out for a little bit, and just enjoy not having to do too much of anything right this minute. But at least I'm getting the video knocked out and up for my viewers and people that these videos are helping. That for me, reading from these different books and sometimes just sharing my personal insight, or maybe sharing with you a little testimony from when I get out of church or something, it really helps me. I don't get to communicate a whole lot with a lot of people just on a regular basis. I mean, there's a few friends that I communicate with fairly regular every day almost. But other than that, there's not a lot of physical interaction with people unless I'm like on the run, like having to go run errands or go to a store and do stuff like that and everything. So for the most part, I'm here a lot of times just with my animals and just minding my business in the trailer. Of course, I'll find something to do today. I'll probably still go a little easier today. I know yesterday I wasn't feeling that great, and then I got to feeling like I was okay, and then that last walk of the day, which I didn't walk far, but when I walked Laybird and I got back, I was a little winded. I was out of breath a little, and I could tell I still wasn't feeling the greatest. So we'll just see how the day turns out. Like I said, I don't know for sure if I'll make another video or not for the rest of the day. Now that can change at any given minute, because I could get up and be feeling really great, listening to some music and shaking my butt and want to share something with you guys. Something will come into my brain and whatever. But I think today I'm going to focus on doing a little more reading. There's a few things that I've wrote on the X platform, and I've got them screenshotted, but I need to actually transcribe them into my notebook. And I may think about doing a little more writing today. I don't think I wrote anything yesterday, really. But I think I'll focus on some studies, some fun reading also, and some writing today. And those are things I can do that won't be too strenuous or like having to take up too much energy. Like I said, my energy's been a little low the past few days, and I don't know what's been going on with that. My chest ain't tight this morning, though, so that's a good thing. That's a plus. But until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud here, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Over and out. Ditto, 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 ditto.